Hi there, this is Joanna, and it will be a short video. I just want to tell you a little more about nakshatras. Somebody told me that I should say something more. Actually, I think that in English world, nakshatras are, and the Vedic astrology, sidereal astrology, is better known than in Slavic Europe. So maybe I shouldn't say too much, but I just say that as you've got our tropical zodiac, where you've got 12 signs, which are archetypes, and they are also the archetypes of planets. Motorcycle. And they are all in a cycle, in a wheel. You can also compare to that, attach to that, a bigger circle wheel of lunar system, which has 27 nakshatras, which are 27 zodiac signs of lunar system, simply. And you know, there are degrees, so you can tell exactly that, for example, nakshatra Ashvini, which usually you say is the first one, can be compared, or is the correspondence is to Aries, in tropical zodiac. All right, so nakshatras are constellations. On the nakshatras are just night lights. Nakshatras, they are stars, they are constellations, and you can say exactly what kind of constellation. For example, Rohini is Aldebaran, right? You can go and check that. Like Mrgashirsha is Orionis. But after that, you know, I'm not really talking about astronomy. I'm talking about archetypes and astrology. So if you are interested in astronomy, you can just go to Wikipedia and check it all yourself. And what else? I just want people to know more about those archetypes. I think it's interesting, and it's just broaden our horizons when we know about nakshatras. And nakshatras recently have been attached to planets, but the first thing to know is that they are attached to mythology, to gods, Vedic gods, and that can be attached to Slavic mythology too, and I want you to know that too, because Slavic mythology is very, very closely related to Vedic mythology, and that's what I do. I show you, like, in the cycle, which is the cycle of universe, the wheel, right, of life, the cycle of year, like what are the energies, how the energy turns, right, in a wheel, in the spin, like what are the stuff we do in our life, because that's our life, from Aries to Pisces. That's our life, basically. Like, from we are born, we are all focused on our body and appearances, and then we go, you know, in relationships, and you know, and then we go to death, to nothingness, to spirituality. Okay, but also you've got the cycle of, in the sense of year, in rural world, which is just, you know, what you have to do when you've got your garden, what you have to do when you've got your earth, like how does the earth work, right? What are the cycle of plants? So all this is shown by nakshatras also, and by mythology, the gods that, you know, are patrons. And I guess that's it. That's what I can say more about nakshatras. I'm doing a big comparison of that in my book, Comparative Mythology, Slavic and Vedic and Slavic, and I'm talking about that. I'm talking about year, about energies, about gods. I compare them. So you may be interested in buying that book when the book will appear on Amazon. It's not there yet. but I will let you know, and there will be a video about that. All right, so I guess that's it. And of course, you know, in astrology you mainly have got the degrees on ecliptic, right? So but since they came up with some dates for zodiac signs, tropical zodiac signs, I decided to also put the dates because it's easier when I do my readings, tarot readings, and I talk about nakshatras. I know you don't usually do it, and it's not very astrological, but I just want to, you know, teach about those archetypes, basically archetypes. I'm not teaching astrology. And that's why in my videos I tell you, all right, now between 25th of September to 10th of October, this is, for example, Libra sign and Nakshatras-what. All right. And I switched off the comments because I don't want astrologers to comment it. It's not about that. It's about archetypes. And Swati is an archetype, and the Vayu god is an archetype, and I want you to know it. All right? And there is this energy of Swati in this period. All right? Okay, so that's it from me.